the road. Must have a code.
This is .com Live. Chris Cotter and Tracy Burns. If you remember from the movie Wall Street, Blue Star Airlines was the big airline that Gordon Gekko lost his shirt on.
Yep.
And we're actually joined right now by Ricky Sinema. He's the CEO of Blue Star Jets. Now, is there a connection there?
Of course there is.
All right, good. I'm glad there is. I like that. I like that there's a connection there. Well, were you just a big fan of the movie, and when you started an airline? You were
No, we were on Wall Street. We were traders. We made a natural progression into the private jet industry.
Yep.
Gave us instant brand recognition. People knew the name, and, you know, it's great.
How was that a natural progression? You were a trader, and now you charter jets.
Right. Well, we were private jet flyers. And what we did is we took the brokerage model of Wall Street and moved it to private jets. So we were the first ones to have a super brokerage firm for private jets, all different types of jets.
Now, you've got the Share a Jet exchange program, and this seems to me to be right for our economy, because we talked about how high-end is still there. Saks and Nordstrom are doing very well, and Sotheby's the auction. So there are still people that have money to spend, but maybe not quite as much, or maybe they feel more guilty now. This gives them a chance to fly in a private jet, but maybe share some of those costs, have some of those costs.
The Share a Jet program is fabulous. I mean, people want to be more prudent with their money right now. They're watching everything that they're spending. They want to make sure that they're getting value for what they're spending. And, you know, the Share a Jet program is a semi-private program, and it enables people to literally pay half price for wherever they're going. If they're going to Aspen, they're going out to L.A., they're going down to the Caribbean for the holidays, they can literally save half the money.
So whose planes are we sharing?
Well, we have a network of aircraft, and we have about 4,000 aircraft. Blue Star Jets, being the biggest broker in the country, piggybacks off of the volume that we do, and the Share a Jet exchange is just getting those same
Some of them
deals.
are privately owned.
Sure. They're corporately owned, they're privately owned, they're across the board.
So isn't it like someone renting your house, being in your bedroom?
It is.
Mm-hmm.
It is. But, you know, listen, there's a big trade-down effect right now. All these corporations that own aircraft, they have fractions, they're looking to get rid of their overhead,
Sure.
and they're looking to rent. It's much less expensive.
So do you own and lease some jets as well?
We don't own anything.
You don't own anything?
We're just straight-out brokers. We broker everything from helicopters, all private jets, brand new G550, Boeing business jet, 747, whatever the customer needs.
How's business going for you?
It's really fantastic, I got to tell you.
It's interesting because I met someone else recently that said that it was a good business to be in for that exact reason that you're saying. Nobody wants to own these things anymore, but people still do need to use them, even though
it doesn't make
find
sense to own an aircraft. It's a depreciating asset. It
Right.
loses its value very, very quickly, and you really don't need to, because I can get you a brand new G550, or I can get you a brand new Hawker 800 XP. I can get you anything that you want, and it's going to be half price.
So what would it cost me to get myself to, I don't know, L.A.?
Mm-hmm. I mean, I could do New York to L.A. all day long on a Gulfstream for $25,000. The Share a Jet program is going to be about $12,500.
So it's still costly.
You'd have 12 to 15 seats on that aircraft. It's costly, but not as costly.
As owning it, right. So if someone has to be at a board meeting and they need to get all their top execs from one side of the country to the other, it actually could be economically sound.
It's very economic, and you're saving a lot of time. And in these days, time is money.
Yeah,
you just can't show up in D.C.
Well, the security issues it's easier to go through when you're dealing with smaller airports and things like that, whether it's you get dropped off, you run right through the airport, you go to security.
It's much easier. 10, 15 minutes prior to the flight, you arrive, you're in the air in no time.
Now, there's another thing here in New York where you can, from Manhattan, you can hop on a helicopter,
right.
Fly the helicopter to an airport, whether it's Teterboro, whether it's Kennedy, whatever the case might be. Are you guys getting into that or looking?
We do helicopters all day long. We
do
okay. Tons of Hamptons business. You know, we do everything. We'll do the Hamptons, the helicopters to the Hamptons, the turboprops in Nantucket, Martha's Vineyard. We'll do the brand new G550 to London. We do all Europe, all Asia. We really do it all.
So you're saying business is steady? Is it growing?
Business is now, since June, on a big upswing. You know, this really correlates to the market.
Sure.
When the market's picked up, people are starting to loosen the purse strings, and business really right now, don't forget, this is my busy season. I'm going into the holidays. You have Thanksgiving, you have Christmas, you have a lot of north-south business, a lot of Florida business right now, a lot of Aspen, a lot of Sun Valley. LA, New York's always constant. So business is really pretty good right now.
Where do people go to find out about how to get on a jet?
You go to bluestarjets.com. If you want to share, you can go sharejetexchange.com.
Beautiful. Great stuff, Ricky.
Thank
Thanks
you,
for joining
Ricky.
us.
Thanks for being
Thanks
here.
for having me.
Siddimer, CEO of Blue Star Jets. Don't forget to check out the ShareJet Exchange program. Thanks for joining us today.